Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today, we're going to talk about the big watch news, the Blancpain for Swatch Scuba 50 Fathoms for Blancpain's 50 Fathoms 70th anniversary. What is my actual opinion? Well, all that and more in today's episode. Now, of course, before we get started, customary wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my Del Rey watch made by Turby, the limited edition of 15 pieces we sold out a few weeks ago. On my wrist today, absolutely love it. And also, guys, don't forget to check out delreywatch.com. A bunch of pretty cool and rare watches in stock, including the Grand Seiko Lion chronograph with that very cool case and that special dial. Very rarely see this model. First one we've ever had, now available. The Zenith Defy Skeleton time-only piece, an absolutely killer bang for the buck watch that offers just a ton of horology for the price, and a Rolex Datejust 41mm in two-tone on a Jubilee bracelet. What can we say? It's a classic. That and way more at delreywatch.com, the best place for a watch geek to buy a watch. Link in the description below. So yeah, guys, let's get the actual news and facts out of the way. Blancpain and Swatch announced a collaboration called the Scuba 50 Fathoms. It'll be released September 9th. Of course, just like the Moon Swatch, it'll be only available in Swatch stores and not online. This is not a limited edition, though it may be hard to get in the beginning. I think a little easier than the Moon Swatch, though. Swatch and Blancpain claim this is for the 70th anniversary of the 50 Fathoms. Now, it is the 70th anniversary of the 50 Fathoms, but I think it's a little bit of a coincidence, and I'll get more into that after. There are 5 versions of this watch made in bioceramic, also known as plastic, and in no pre-existing colors. So none of the Moon Swatch colors are repeated in this Scuba 50 Fathoms. It's 42.3 millimeters, 14.4 millimeters thick. It houses the System 51 automatic movement, so no quartz here, and a very strange 91 meters of water resistance, also 300 feet. So what do I think? Well, I have mixed opinions here. I think it's a very cool watch, good looking, $400 price tag. I get it. But I think the motivation here is not quite the 70th anniversary of Blancpain's 50 Fathoms. I think that's a happy coincidence. I just think Swatch saw how well the Moon Swatch sold, and Swatch itself has been struggling, particularly their retail outlets. They haven't been relevant in a long time. So, Swatch Group thought, oh, we sold so many of those Omega pieces, let's make some more money with these Blancpain pieces and make it available only to the store to give someone a reason to go to a Swatch store, which no one's had a reason to go to the Swatch store in probably 15 years. Well, they're making one here. I like that it's a System 51 movement. That is a totally robot-assembled automatic movement, non-serviceable. For $400, it makes sense. I like that it's automatic, A, because that's cool, and also because Blancpain has had this part of their history where they say Blancpain has never made a quartz watch, and they never will. Now, this watch is not made by Blancpain, it's made by Swatch, but, cool little touch there. I like the colors. The water resistance is weird to me, 91 meters. I think they were just rounding it to make 300 feet because the normal Blancpain is 300 meters, so 300 feet for the cost-cut version. Couldn't you just make it 100 meters? 91 meters just pisses me off. And even though I'm sure it is resistant to 100 meters, it just sounds awkward and toys with the whole dive watch history of the 50 Fathoms. I think the good news is a lot of people who may not have known about Blancpain will find out about Blancpain through the Swatch advertising. It'll help get the Blancpain name out there. But at the same time, and some of you may call me a snob, and fair enough, but I'm thinking from a business perspective. Swatch is making a lot of money here. Blancpain's getting advertising, but does this not cheapen their brand? I mean, Blancpain is one step up than Omega in Swatch Group's hierarchy. They're in the prestige sector. They're supposed to be competing with Patek Philippe and Audemars Piguet. And they just took their one brand, their one model that people actually want, because people want the 50 Fathoms. No one gives a shit about the V-Array. People want the 50 Fathoms. And what did they do? They made a cost-cut version for $400 and slapped the Swatch logo on it. Listen, I get the advertising here, but the brand exclusivity is in peril. I think it cheapens the brand. I think, this is supposed to be a halo product. It's not supposed to be cheap. It's not supposed to be easy to get. And you basically made a fake of your own watch just so your partner in the group, Swatch Watch, partner with Blancpain and Swatch Group, can sell a few units, and so their stores don't have to shut down for lack of traffic. I don't get it. Part of me thinks this is genius. It's cool. I certainly like it more than the Moon Swatch. But part of me thinks, what the hell is Swatch Group doing? Now, Mr. Hayek, the CEO of Swatch, is probably a significantly more intelligent man than I am. So I don't want to question him too hard, but I just don't understand. This just seems like Swatch, the company, is grabbing at straws to save the Swatch boutiques and their plastic watches, which I loved Swatch watches. They've been cool, but they've been irrelevant for a long time. And, they're just collaborating with much more prestigious brands in their family group to kind of make them prominent again. I don't know if I like this plan, but then again, I'm not sure. To me, it just stinks of a marketing tactic, tying it in with an anniversary, and I don't know. I don't know what to say, but it is news. These are out. These will be easier to get than the Moon Swatch. Maybe not in the beginning, but eventually they will be easier to get, though you got to schlep yourself to a Swatch store for one. $400, yeah, it's not cheap. Yeah, bioceramic is actually plastic, but I understand the price. I don't think it's unreasonable. However, it's a big old in my opinion. Anyway, guys, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really does help. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more content. And of course, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.